And welcome back. For the people that wanted a reptile video, this is a reptile video. I'm going to try and do more of these because I know lots of fish stuff on this channel and not much reptile stuff. This is my reptile room. Well, part of it. I know it is a lot bigger than it seems. Lots of glass enclosures, and I use exoterra enclosures all stacked on each other with lots of pythons, lots of monitor lizards, all Australian native reptiles. I know, it's a crazy amount. For the last 24 years, yes, it has been 24 years, or since 1999, I've been keeping and breeding Australian reptiles. Yeah, that's a little bit obsessive, isn't it? I know. Since 2014, I've kind of slowed down with breeding stuff and kind of just keep things now. But in this enclosure behind me, there is a pair of spotted tree monitors. That is a spotted tree monitor, which is a scalaris, which is the scientific name. Cool lizards, get around about a foot long, so 30-40 centimeters. She has just laid eggs in there, so we're gonna go explore her eggs and then go through incubation and excitement. Let's get started. Okay, the enclosures I'm using for these guys and girls, and there is a pair in here, they're just sound asleep in their log at the moment, is a 90 by 90 centimeter exoterra enclosure. There is another one there, which is a little bit easier to see. Lots of logs, so the lizards can thermal regulate. They can go underneath the heat and UVB. And you need the UVB light so they can absorb calcium in their diet, and then they can go back into the cooler area. Very simple setup, very easy. They can't get trapped in any logs. Nothing can fall down. Now we'll have a grumpy sleeping lizard in there. They do bite, they do claw, but we're just going to go in and hope it doesn't destroy us. Oh, come on. I'm sorry, did I wake you up? That is a spotted tree monitor. A very grumpy spotted tree monitor. I don't know why I whispered then. That is her, and she has actually just laid her eggs. Hello. After they lay eggs, they go really, really skinny at the base of the tail. She does not want to be picked up. There's a big boy in here. Let's hope he does not destroy me. I can see his tail. Where is he? Okay. I think I just grabbed his head. That's not good because if these bite, they can do a lot of damage. Okay. There he is. Oh, you're a big chunky boy. Okay, he is not impressed. So they're more of a look and don't play with lizard. He just tried to poo on me. That is one of their defense mechanisms. Yeah, you've got to fly as a friend. So they'll puff up like that when they don't want to be held. Yeah, you don't want to be held. And they can lunge at you and bite. So generally, if you ever see a monitor lizard in the wild, do not touch them. If I touch his tail, he's probably going to go off. Yeah. There is a fly right in your face. I know. Can you tell none of this is staged? Whoop. There he is. Okay, you settle down. So he's about maybe 4 or 5 years old. Super, super cool lizard. They have a really nice pattern to them. I will show you some smaller ones in this video as well. But that is the boy. That's about as big as they're going to get. There's different localities. So some of them will get bigger than others. Locality just obviously means where they originated in the wild. These are multi-generation captive bred. So I have hatched these ones from eggs and their parents from eggs as well. So I think we're on the 3rd generation with the eggs that are in there. Fun stuff. Make awesome pets, but they're more of like a fish tank idea. You sort of look at them and you don't touch. Like I just touched, but they have fine little scratchy claws to them and can do a lot of damage. So this is the tub that I've got for them. So this is her the day before. She has buried her little head inside the substrate. Yeah, they kind of sleep in their tub, generally lay eggs early in the morning or late at night. Then they'll bury the eggs and then they'll be super, super protective about them. I know the whole idea is to get the eggs out and incubate them in an incubator. I've actually given up over the years timing how long it takes because of temperature fluctuations and so on and so on. We just incubate them and just wait for them to do their thing. Pretty easy, pretty simple, but I'm not obsessed about keeping all the eggs and, you know, growing up hundreds of cool lizards. Once they've laid eggs, they go into a tub like this and they're incubated in perlite, which is a medium that sort of retains a little bit of moisture, but there is water in the bottom of the tub. They sit there quite happily with a little bit of airflow and high humidity. Humidity is between 90 and 100%. You just don't want the humidity dripping on the eggs. So I do happen to have, and I'm going to shut this enclosure, we have a little 6-month-old baby in this enclosure. Same sort of setup. It's a little bit big for a baby lizard. Now we're going to have to find her. Ah, there she is. There she is right there. Obviously they're grey so they can camouflage and they can blend into tree trunks and stuff like that. She's just on our tacky rock wall, completely oblivious to us filming her until we go to touch her. And if we do, yeah, she does not want to be touched. Let's see if we can focus. There she is there. Lovely, lovely little lizard. So as I said, they don't get very big. So this enclosure here is 90 centimeters by 45 by 45. Technically enough room for an adult if you deck it out with a lot of things for them to climb in. So it would go a little bit bigger. So if you do want to keep cool lizards like this, go for something this sort of size, which is, yeah, 90 by 90. So 3 foot by 3 foot. That'll give them a lot of room. While we are here in this enclosure, and I cannot see any of them. Are they in the logs? No, they're not. So we will look in here. These are our baby lace monitors that we hatched out a few months ago. Now, Mr. or Mrs. One Eye is right up the top. This one was born with a kink and one eye. Monitors are pretty dangerous animals, but this little girl or guy who's still asleep is pretty harmless because she's born with a dodgy jaw, a huge kink in her back, and no eye on that side. I know, there is a video about this monitor lizard. We are babying the poor little thing, and you will be fine. Yes, you will. Eating okay, just a little bit slower than the brothers and sisters that live in there. And there is another smaller one in here somewhere. They are that good at hiding and camouflaging. I can't even see where he is. Where is he? Not under there. That is crazy. Ah, look. Right there. I know. You look everywhere and they've just gone into a tiny little crevice. See if I can get you out. You're probably going to bite me. And as I said, lace monitors are a pretty dangerous lizard. So these are the ones that get huge. There you are. Let's get you out so we can see you under the light. There. You're all covered in dust and that. But they will get about 6 foot long. I know. This isn't really a video about lace monitors, but hey, they're very, very cool lizards. They do a lot of damage with their biting teethy things. Yeah, they can actually pull down decent sized animals. They can eat possums and all sorts of stuff. They've been known to eat people's cats and small dogs. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, but they are a very cool lizard. They're sort of like a cat as well. You can't tame them, you know, like just a dog and that. They sort of have to calm down with you, sort of like a cat does. So if you treat them like a cat and don't piss them off, sort of like I just did with waking him up like that, once he heats up, he's probably going to turn around and latch onto me. And even at this size, they can do a lot of damage. Yes, you can. But so far, so good. We're not going to tempt fate and keep playing with him. We're going to pop him back. Where was your little hole that you were in? There you go. No, you don't want to go in your hole now. You're going to find another hole. But look how mingy you look. Oh, you poor thing. So not only born with one eye and a deformed jaw and a kink, yeah, didn't absorb the egg yolk. And if you know anything about lizards and all that sort of stuff, that is their first feed. But moving around fine. Obviously the kinks are slowing him down a little bit. There he goes. He's going to find himself a little crevice to hide in. Are you? Yes, you are. But we're just going to baby him and he's going to turn into a super, super awesome lizard. Yes, you are. So yes, that one was a little bit small compared to the other ones, and there is another 3 lace monitors in there. I know, I'm growing these up. I don't have any lace monitors for sale. Occasionally I do have spotted tree monitors for sale, but easiest way is to contact me on social media. But this is the first year in a few years I'm actually saving eggs. I think if we look down there, nope, can't even see them. they're right down there in their log. So if you give lace monitors and any sort of dwarf monitor a decent place to sort of wedge themselves so they can't get caught in, they're going to be a lot happier as well. So they just need to feel secure and safe when they're asleep, pretty much the same as everything. Anyway, we're going to end this video here. I am going to try and do more reptile videos. If anyone watching this actually wants more reptile videos, and there is a big boy there, just click the thumbs up so I know, so the algorithm knows. Otherwise, they sort of hide my videos, doesn't get any views, and I don't post any more reptile videos. So if you do like it, just even comment down below. You can just say nice lizard or whatever, or why is the lizard grey? Why is the lizard hissing at you? Is the lizard going to bite you? He's probably going to bite me. You going to bite? Yeah, no, we do not want to get bitten by one of those. We will see you in the next video. And we're probably going to totally upset her by zooming in. There she is. There's her lay tub. That is her messy enclosure because they like to make a mess on the glass. But we're going to come back after she's laid some eggs.